we should expect a lot, Reese, and I'm going to rattle off some numbers here. 54.3 million. That's how many Americans are going to be traveling more than 50 miles, either by air or on the roads. Of that total, 48.5 million of them, so the vast majority, are doing it by car. That's actually a jump, and it's going to be the highest traffic volume we've had since 2005. So we reached out to AAA. We got the top hot spots, the most congested areas in our area. Take a look. Okay, so here's number one on the list. And remember, just be patient. You'll get there. It's over by Maryland 295 northbound, right by Maryland 100. Why is this on the list? Well, it's close to BWI, and that means a lot of travelers. Number 4 on the list is over on the Beltway, over by Allentown Road. That's right by Joint Base Andrews, and this area also gets pretty jammed up. Number 3 brings us to Virginia, right by I-95 southbound and Virginia 234. Now this is right north of Dumfries and gets pretty jammed up every year. We'll be back to Virginia pretty soon. Number 2 though brings us back up to BWI. This time it's at Route 295 northbound and I-195. But number 1 on the list is I-95 southbound by US 17 and US 1. This is right in the Spotsylvania area, and for whatever reason, it seems to top the list almost every year. So those are the top 5, the worst places to pass by this holiday season. All right, meanwhile, if we do some simple math to figure out how many Americans are traveling by air, it's 4.27 million travelers. That's a 5.4% increase from last year. Of course, those are projections from AAA. I walked inside. Yeah, of course, it's looking busy already early this morning. The good news, though, we're not seeing a lot of red on the big board there. They're, for now, running on time. Reese, send it back to you. Well, hey there, guys. And pretty early in the morning, we already have a lot of people coming in here at DCA. We're going to talk about what we're seeing here in just a minute. But first, let's talk about those roads. I've got some data points here from AAA, which I want to share with you. First off, they say 1.2 million Washingtonians are going to be hitting the highways right there. So no surprise that it's going to be busy. They give the advice. Don't leave tonight if you can handle it. Don't leave at 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. because they say that's when it's going to be at its busiest. I know, usually you don't have a choice when you leave, but if you can avoid it, 5 to 7 o'clock, don't go then. And then lastly, 2.5 times longer is what you should add on the inner loop of the Beltway. That's a long time to be waiting in traffic. Meanwhile, here are the hot spots. They're pretty obvious. The congested areas, I-270, I-66, 395, 295, 267 by 66, and then, no duh, the Beltway. There's going to be a lot of traffic there at the Beltway. Meanwhile, when I was inside there, the good news is that we don't have any delays that are reported at this early hour here at DCA. Just looked at the big board, and the good news is that everything right now is on time. Now it's 6 a.m. We're going to be breaking down the top hot spots on the roads, the places to avoid. AAA releasing it right at 6 a.m. We're going to break that down for you guys. Send it back to you.